we're going to be playing a random game and I don't know what. I'm tired and I'm going to do a YouTube video and it's 5 days until Christmas. I'll update you every day until it's Christmas time. I have it on a card and I've made my dog a Christmas present. Hopefully, guys, you can make your dog's Christmas presents or cat's Christmas presents. All you need is like teddies or like old teddies, swatch them, sew them back together, or maybe just do anything you want. Really, you can make anything you want, can't you? And if my mic wasn't on, then I would be annoyed, proper annoyed, like, bruh. It's kind of hard.
Nothing with them, so I just have to ignore them. They are all mega girls, and not a single one of them has good taste in musical theater.
Anyone else got shit to say? I'm from fucking Florida. Ow!
We're gonna need more.
What is a box? Box.
Okay, guys. I've played this game before.
Something ain't right.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna be on AFK, and now you can't just go into the game and you're AFK. If you watch Fulton, he joins the game, and he's on AFK straight away, isn't he? So, if you don't want to be someone who says that, well, not even says, acts like he's just joined the game. Look, bro. Don't lie.
Hi folks, my
No,
name
you
is
didn't
Adam,
actually
and I
just
make
join, bro.
tiny dirty things, and
I'm
this
gonna
video
go
is sponsored
14.
by Bandai
And,
Namco and their new game,
guys,
Ring Night Rain. Night Rain is the new 3-player co-op experience by From Software where you and two buds play as one
I
of
normally
eight
like to
players
play one.
traipsing around the ever-changing
But guys,
countryside looking for less friendly
I
friends
want.
of a friend by a copious smacks
The
of
best thing
smooth
is
fun
to stay away from
Eventually, of course,
people
you'll come face to face
and
with
just
fabled
keep on
Night Lords
cutting
and
this.
probably die. Night Rain is available right now, or rather, it will be in 30 minutes from now when you finish this video. Of course, if I'm making a Night Rain sculpture, then I needed to make something that was extra awesome, and there was one scene in particular that tickled my pickle the most in the recent trailers, and it was this fight against a big, three-headed sword.
If you're going to be playing this game, you might as well just click
which I guess means I
the
need to make a
boss.
dog. Now, the first step in making
No!
right upon which I can create 3 happy snoops. So I'll cut a triplet of equally sized lengths of wire and tape.
Guys, I'm gonna have to move this down a little. I let people take me out so I can roll for swords. Yeah, sure you do, Bob, bro.
I'll then tilt the tri-tipped tail upwards and reposition the dog heads before swatting this thing off my desk because this was all a lie.
I'm gonna
I
roll
actually
for a
deleted
sword
the original footage of making the armature,
because I want a better sword, bro. Oh, I got an axe. I'm getting one more. Well, as soon as all my money goes down, I'm gonna put myself in AFK. I've got a watermelon.
With the actual armature sorted out, I can start bulking out Gladius's body in clay, filling up his bag.
Oh, I got another watermelon slice.
Nice necks,
I would say I have
moving on to making my
that much money, so we're going to be here like
right.
Plunger! Okay. My favourite.
Adding a sharper snout and a more pronounced jaw. Of course, there are 3 heads
I wouldn't have my can't go wrong with the one from the can, guys. Oh my god, it's Boom! Okay. The phone, boom. Like the phone is in the phone symbol, so I'm not mad with that.
which is why I make sure that his eyeballs glow in the dark.
What did I roll? Did I roll a
With
hammer?
his big shiny papers
Or
looking
pickaxe?
perfect, I can then get to work building up the detail of his happy smiling mouth
Bone.
by building up some gums and filling said gums with lots of friendly head-sized.
I feel like it's taking more than it's supposed to, guys.
Mouth and add a bit of tongue detail, but before I can go any further, I need
Well, the
to make
pickaxe.
this sword. You see, Gladius is swinging a big sword, which I just now realized might be a literal Gladius, which he holds in his mouth when he isn't
Yay, I
aiming
rolled the
across
Viper.
field at an unsuspecting hero.
Oh,
I'm gonna have him burying the blade in the sand, throwing out gouts of fire though, which means I need to make at least like 60% of the sword, so I have something to hand off to one of the heads. So once I've cut and carved the shape
So guys, I'm
and
gonna
sanded
go
it
on
sharp,
to
I
this.
can add a hilt, cleaning up the design so it mimics what's in game before baking it all again, at which point I can remove the handle from the hilt so I can feed it to Gladius' center head without having to worry about the rest of the sword flopping around while I work. With that though, I've got the general shape of these dogs done, which means I can start the inferring process, which, in the interest of keeping you interested, I've edited down from roughly 4 hours to just over 12 seconds. However, if you want to watch this sort of thing in real time, you can always watch me through my window. Also, before I can properly finish the inferring process, I'm gonna need to cover the legs in clay to be furred, but before I can do that, I need to finish the 6 furless feet, complete with a full complement of 24 toenails. With feet looking positively fine, I can finally add the further legs,
these are the ones I apparently do have.
I've baked at this point to protect the already added fur detail. Then it's back to the inferring, blending the otherwise smooth, hairless legs into the pre-existing furred body. To help give the fur a bit more depth and make it look a bit more raggedy and lupine, I'll add some little blobs around the knees and on the backs of the legs, strategically placed along the chin and anywhere else I think Gladius could do with a bit more scruff. I'll add some extra long wormy dealies to his back, leading up to the top of each head, as well as along the body in semi-random spots before blending it in and fluffing it up. Some final pinching with some sharp tweezers will add that last bit of detail before moving on to making his spooky masks. To ensure the masks have a form-fitting fit that fits the form of each face, I'll coat the heads in a couple layers of separator, which, once it's cured, will let me sculpt the bone masks directly on top of the already cured clay of the face.
The beef, British. The price, unbeatable. Another slice? Oh, go on then.
Maybe not that. Maybe the bear?
Taking the shine out of your Christmas. At Uswitch, we're gifting you 8
Yeah, I'm
hours
gonna
of
go
free
for that.
electricity on Christmas Day to bring back
Woo,
the
look at
best
my
of
bone. It's a good bone. It's a good nice bone.
Ready for
It's a nice bone.
Uswitch. We put you
Oh.
first.
This
Once
it's
the
a
masks have been baked, I can
11.
peel them safely
What do you mean
off the
11?
snouts and clean up any of the clay that's snuck between the fur before drilling some teeny tiny
There's one
holes in the
there.
top
One
of the
person
masks,
there. One.
so I can fit some fine armature wire in that will allow me to make some scraggly horns protruding from the back
I'm
of the
gonna
mask.
be in
I'll cover the
AFK right
wire
now,
with some
guys.
of the same bone-colored clay I used for the rest of the mask, but before I can reattach said masks,
What is
I
this?
need to drill some holes in the side of the heads so I can make the wavy fur of the wolf's mane that's tucked under each mask. I'll wrap these rods in some more clay so I can smooth it back and fluff it up so it looks like the long flowing hair rather than a short furry body. Then I can press the masks down onto the still soft clay to get a final perfectly fit. Then it's back to the back where I can wrap the rest of the exposed tail wire in a bit more clay and texture this similarly to the flowing hair of the mane. With that, this Tri-Wolf Mega Boss is fully built and ready for a coat of paint. I'll remove the skull caps from the wolf heads and set them aside for now while I coat the fur coat with a fur coat colored brownish blackish color before gently stippling some reds haphazardly around the body where a good boy has a bit of skin condition. I'll then follow this up with a copious amount of dry brushing with some grays and bone whites to help all that furry texture stand out a touch. Then I can paint all the toenails a charcoal black before heading to the mouths, which will get a couple coats of reds and pinks, while the teeth get a few coats of sepia wash, wiping away any of the excess on the tips. Back to the boneheads, they've
I'm
already
so
got
sorry,
a pretty
guys.
good
Let me
dirty
just go
bone
back to
white
Roblox.
base coat, so I'll just give them an all-over wash with a heavy sepia to add plenty of shading and discoloration, and I can reattach them in their corresponding lupine locations. The last bit of gloss varnish to make the metal shine, then I'm on to painting Gladius's Gladius, which gets a solid black base coat
Bruh.
with the charcoal sponged on top for added texture,
I
before
don't
breaking out
wanna
on
try
shiny
that.
gold to add lots of swirls and filigree and fancy
Alright,
gold
guys,
samples.
I'm gonna go
Finally,
back to
once the
game now.
sword's
This is
looking
kind of
adequately
boring.
ostentatious, I can leave
Sitting
the
there
whole thing
like,
sponging with some more gold to add a bit of messy, shiny texture. Then I'm
bro,
on
what
to
you
making the
doing?
not at all ridiculous chain that
No, this
Gladius
was Tom's
uses
Christmas
to swing
gift.
as a weapon of battle. I can't help but feel this chain was designed by someone who had a
Yeah, but it's Tom's
copy-paste
Christmas gift.
tool at their disposal, since each link involves a non-zero amount of fine-tuning. I ended up making my chain by twisting some teeny tiny armature wire into an appropriate shape, smooshing it flat, then connecting it to another link, before repeating this roughly 10,000 more times to make my full-length, game-accurate chain. This chain, of course, needs to be
bored in the house and I'm in a house board. Bored in the house and I'm in a house board. Bored in the house and I'm in a house board. Bored in the house and I'm in a house board.
Plastic in several passes with some darker metallic shades before stippling on the works. Finally, I could fit the hilt into Gladius's mouth and wrap the chain about his body. But with that, this tri-headed takeaway is finally built, which means I need to make some figures. A quick math at the old mathing station meant my little heroes need to be roughly 50 millimeters tall, or for my American viewers, that's...
Alright, guys, I'm gonna end the video here so it doesn't go too long and I can't post it. Part 2 coming up tomorrow. Well, today. Please subscribe. Love you guys. Like or subscribe. I don't really care. Please subscribe. Bye.